you light skinned. That's what the Bible said. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tazz, and you are listening to the Intro Podcast, or you are watching us. We are live. This is our first live show. I'm excited about that, and I absolutely appreciate these two individuals that's sitting next to me. I have the cast with us. I have the one and only
Glennette
and
Willie Beamen.
Well, you didn't do the dance you did.
Man.
Yeah, you didn't do your dance. That boy was dancing last time.
I'm always dancing.
I was wondering what I was.
Every time I watch that video in the editing, I be looking for your dance on everything. This is one of those shows where, you know, anything is likely to happen.
Anything.
So we just roll with the punches. Cause there we go right there. Just making sure we where we're supposed to be.
I'm here. Are you here?
We are live right now on Facebook, and we are live on YouTube. Thank you for whoever just tuned in. You are in for a treat because I don't know what's going to be said or done on this show today.
We're live on TikTok too.
We are live on TikTok. Give them your TikToks so they can go there also.
I don't know. I think it's
Jesus
author
Christ.
Glennette Nelson.
Do you have the underscore?
Yeah, author. I don't know. Just find me. Put in Glennette Nelson. That's me. I'll pop up.
Like, pop up. Anyway, hey, I'm excited once again. I'm not going to do all the intro. What's up, Glennette? Talk to us.
What's up? What's up? What do you want me to say?
I need you to talk into the microphone.
Oh, what's up?
That's
what's
the first
up?
thing. Yeah,
well,
definitely.
you said that this microphone was the best.
Oh, sure is what that is because we sure.
Okay, but why?
But you're
can't
good
it,
now.
Why can't it pick up my
Why
voice?
can't your voice carry like you used to sing before Pastor Black told you to sit down?
So,
Oh yeah.
so let me tell you.
Well, I dare you go. Oh yeah.
What you not gonna do?
Oh yeah.
What you not gonna do is embarrass me. You're not gonna
No,
do that.
it's not. It's
You're not
love.
gonna- See, you tell somebody something and they want to beat you on the head with it.
I'm just saying that the people may
don't care.
want to hear
The people don't care.
what Pastor Dare Blair robbed us of, because I feel in my spirit,
In his spirit.
that there's something about that voice of yours that should probably end our viewers or listeners, but oh no,
You don't have a spirit.
I really don't.
You's a heathen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But it's about time somebody actually recognized that.
Listen, I knew that all the time.
She's a hater. What's up, Willie?
What's up, bro?
Man,
What's
everything
up?
is everything.
What's up, man?
What's happening in the world of the rich and famous? That's what we call you.
I wish, brother. It's coming.
You got
In
it,
Jesus'
man.
name,
Sure.
It's coming.
I am. Let me tell you guys. I told you guys before we first started this that we are on our 7th show of this season, and I appreciate you guys for basically trusting in the vision, because I remember the first day I met you was for the Entrepreneur Sunday.
Yes.
And you were talking about your Primerica. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be quiet. Well, after I say this, I need you to tell the people about tell the
can't
people
even
about
talk.
Primerica.
Talk.
Say it with your chest.
Yes.
And whenever I came to the church, it took me a while to even introduce myself to you like that. I don't know why we didn't talk after Primerica, but I appreciate you for trusting in the vision of what I told you that we were working on and what we were doing. To just want to be a part, man. It takes a lot, because you didn't know me from a can of soup.
No, facts. Yeah.
But you came in and you have been effective in sports. I tell people there are a lot of things about this that I'm really good at. But one thing that I even stopped going to or getting credentials for, because I know nothing about sports. So just imagine everything that I've been turning down for the last year, 2, 3, because I just didn't know what to do.
Wow.
But I got you, and you're killing with your sports therapy segment.
Yes.
So I appreciate you for that. Or even just the bro talk, because you are that person who's not afraid to be open.
No.
To be transparent, I appreciate you for that. While you guys are watching, do me a favor. You can comment on anything that we are saying. If you even want to come on live with us, I have a link that I will set in the comments to where you can come on live and come kick it with us wherever you are. Just make sure your hair done and your teeth are brushed.
Yeah.
Glennette.
I'm going to need y'all to like and share.
Please like and share. Subscribe.
Me and Glennette been rolling for a very long time.
COVID.
She is my COVID baby, for real. if I ever had to have a COVID baby, Glennette is my COVID baby.
So I have a question.
Yes.
How did this relationship get started?
You know.
Please answer, because I don't know.
I do. I met you before that, though. I met you at the fair. You had a table. It was when you were doing Spotlight
For
Media
real?
Radio.
Oh my.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
I did not know this.
Yes. It was a gospel night, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And it was in 2014, 15, something like that. Because I used to work at Lens Crafters at the Parks Mall.
Oh wow.
And
I need some glasses, by the way.
I don't work there no more. And so my brain just short circuited.
That's why I say you never know what's happening when we go live. We just live.
It's okay.
So 2 of my customers gave me 2 tickets to the fair. And they were like, have you ever been? I was like, no, I've never been to the fair. And they were like, everybody should go to the fair at least one time.
This is true.
So, yeah. So they gave me 2 tickets, and I ended up going. I was by myself because I didn't have nobody else to go with me.
Not by yourself. Sid.
Yes, and he had a table set up there, and so that's how I first met you.
Wow, I didn't even know you've been stalking me that long. Look at what God does.
I am not a stalker
anymore.
Ever
in life anymore.
My God. Anyway,
but so I met Glennette then, but as opposed to who we are and what we're doing today, you came to me with the vision for your Broken for Purpose podcast, and we started that, and you brought in a lot of interesting people. One that I can recall, the guy that I'm about to
Osa.
Oh, baby.
Osa
had me so mad in that show.
He said that he was going to come back. He said he's calmed down. So, listen.
Please.
I need some context.
I did an episode. So, I used to also work at the psych hospital here in Fort Worth. And he was one of my nurses. But he's African. He's from Africa.
Oh, my.
A real African.
So, yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure he's over there somewhere right now because he likes to travel. But anyway, the segment of my show was labeled from Africa to African American. Get it? Yeah, right. Because I got sick of hearing people talk about, Africans don't like black people. Africans think that black people don't like Africans and blah, 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 blah. So I was like, let's go to the horse's mouth. So I invited him on my show, and he came, and he showed his butt.
No, he showed his ass.
I
had to. The good thing about that show, I had my back to them. So they couldn't see my reaction, but when I tell you the whole entire time that we were doing that show, I was like, because it's like black folk couldn't do nothing right in his eye.
Wow.
He said though, I talked to him maybe a month or 2 ago, and he was like, he's gonna come back, he's calmed down.
Yeah, I need you to come back and redeem yourself, bro. I need you to come back and redeem yourself, because that was everything.
But let me tell you, Osa is a butt. Osa has always been a butt, but he's a sweet one. He is so sweet. He will give you the clothes off his back. But
I couldn't fit him because he was too tall. That's how I feel about you. Like, I want everything that you wear, but you have more muscles than me, so I got to go to the gym and work out. I'm just saying. I'm honest.
Anyway.
That part.
But I had a lot of really cool people come on my show. I had this one lady. Her name's Kimberly Harris, but now her name is Turner because she got married. Okay. But she had started it was a company teaching self-defense, but for workers, like in hospitals and things like that. I had Reagan Allen on.
Hey,
Nia.
I had Zion. So one day we had a show takeover. So they were all three there, and they just took over my show.
That's dope.
It was cool.
My most memorable time, though, is whenever we all went to the fair that day.
Yeah.
And we got so like we've been partnering with the fair for like the last past 6-7 years or whatever.
Right.
And this particular year, they gave us the before it opened tour.
Yeah.
So we got to ride around on the cart, see all the new rides,
And
eat all the new food.
And eat.
I still want the Philly cheesesteak.
I know.
That was delicious.
Oh, it was really good.
And then we actually shot an actual episode of the podcast
at the fair.
Oh, that's lit.
It was hot
dope.
as hell.
It was very hot.
Oh my God. I saw a picture of me. I was like, "Oh, girl, you was fat."
Stupid.
And I had no fashion sense.
I love the fact that God has given us the ability to do a lot of things.
Oh, you need to spit that out.
He said,
Swallow. Swallow. I told y'all like to hear some stuff.
Anyway.
We appreciate you guys. Do me a favor. If you are watching us right now, share this show with everybody you know, whether it's an inbox, put it on your page, text a friend, email somebody, but just get the word out that we are live with the Intro Podcast today.
And introduce yourself. Let us know who
Let
you
us
are.
know.
yes,
definitely.
yes. Use your phone like a phone.
Please. Phones are not just only for taking pictures and video.
Yes, they are.
No, it's not.
What else are they
You're
for?
supposed to call me.
I don't like to talk
Wait,
on
are
the
you
phone.
gonna call? Or wait, question.
I'm a texter. You don't even have to say. You
was
don't even
thinking
have
about
to say
that.
it. I
Call
know.
or text.
I'm a
Call or
texter.
text.
I'm a texter.
Call or text.
Because I'm gonna tell you. I'm
Okay,
gonna
good.
tell you why I'm a texter. Because there comes a time when it gets awkward. Like there's really nothing else to
Nothing
say.
to say.
And there's
You
like
just sitting on the phone?
Yeah, you just sitting on
And
the
you just
phone,
breathing.
dead air, right? But I feel that if we text, if we stop in the middle, it's like okay, I said all I had to say.
No,
Give
facts.
it time to
I can
think
come
about
back,
what's
you
next.
know?
That's-
But
that's-
I'm
that's
like,
good.
we sitting there talking, and then all of a sudden it's just be like,
And then you're wondering if the last thing you said pissed that other person off.
I wasn't wondering that. I was just like, I ain't got nothing else to say.
And then there what especially if you're in the beginning stages of dating,
Oh, man.
you're like, damn, did I just say the wrong thing?
Or say I was in the house all day. I literally have nothing to talk about because I've been at home all day
No,
long.
fact.
I mean, what
Yeah.
you do today? Nothing.
Not chill. Watch the soap operas, clean. Watch Law and Order SVU, because that's all I do when I'm at home all day long.
I guess
During the day?
Huh?
Never mind. What's that?
a follow-up question would be, does it depend on the person? Whether you call and text in the relationship.
Well,
Oh.
no, because I mean, okay, so here's the thing. Yes and no.
Okay.
Because there are some people that I would love to talk to all day, every day, right?
Like me, yeah.
yeah,
Shando.
like you.
Ibabashe, yeah.
Let me move before God strike both of y'all.
Underlay.
So, but even saying that, because he over here tripping, but even saying that, there's still only so much you can talk about, especially if you talk to that person every day. We talk, and I mean, there's really nothing. I just want to hear your voice.
And you literally just brought up
Yeah.
you just brought up a perfect discussion. Can you work with the person you live with?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Because you're around each other all day,
No.
every day.
But that don't have nothing to do with it. My thing, depending on where I'm working at, you have all them little ratchet people,
Yeah,
and they want
you
to.
got them.
Hi, how you doing? Oh, it's so
But
good
it's-
to see you. Then I have to get away from my husband.
But they're just saying hi, Glennette.
Hi,
Hey.
how you doing?
Exactly.
Wait,
Don't
look.
make me doing that.
It's
I'm
not
like,
just the hi, it's the touch.
Yeah,
the way
be
they
like-
looking
they
at
be
you.
Like, they be like, how you doing today?
Yeah. All of that plays a factor.
He's doing fine.
Wait, you gonna answer for him? Be like, baby, you don't say that. I got this one.
No, I'm talking, but I wouldn't want to work with my not in a not in a big setting.
Yeah,
like if
yeah.
we had our own business
Uh-huh.
and we were making money that way, of course, if you
Yeah.
love somebody, I want to see him all day, every day.
Yeah.
I just want to look at you.
You just want to look at you.
That's it.
If I got paid to look at you, we'd be rich.
Rich.
But when you work in those places where people don't understand boundaries,
Uh-huh.
you know,
Facts.
I don't want to sit there and have to look at that all day.
How do you feel
me-
about it?
to me, could kill somebody.
Being married, yes.
That's all.
Yeah.
Tamika would kill somebody, man. If we in the same setting, that type of environment.
Yeah.
You got all these women. Nah, Tamika don't play that.
And see, here's the thing: men would be like, "But I'm coming home to you. It don't matter what they do. It's what I do." We understand that as
Right.
women, but women understand other women, and some women can be so wretched,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
they don't care about the boundaries
don't.
of relationships.
I
They
agree
don't
with that.
care about the boundaries of marriage, and they don't care about the boundaries of maybe not married, but still in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
Sometimes they see it as a
challenge.
and an ego boost.
But I want to see just how dedicated you are to this woman or to this man. So I'm
Which
gonna
is
say,
stupid to me. Go find your own man.
Nah, facts.
But I mean, but if you're gonna be mature, then you have to just sit there and
just smile it out.
be like,
Be like,
but
one
in
night-
my brain, I done stabbed you 10
Yeah,
times.
exactly.
I can't wait until you have to go powder your face in the bathroom.
But I mean, but just so that there would be no misunderstandings or whatever, because sometimes you have spouses that are really nice people and they're people, and so they just talk and laugh with just anybody, and you be like, that wasn't funny. Really?
That's a valid point.
I'm that guy.
That's a valid point.
And a lot of people say it comes off as being flirtatious. I'm not flirtatious.
Right.
I just like people.
But here's the thing. So say, because I've watched you interact with people, and it is flirty. Yeah, I mean, you call a spade a spade. But in your mind, it's not. But on the outside looking in, people can take that. Oh, he flirting with me. Let me see what I can do.
And some of y'all need to definitely understand. It's not flirting if it's. Don't hit me. Sure, they know. If I'm talking to a woman and y'all think I'm flirting, y'all going to hell. I'm just saying because no, that's
Stop putting people in hell.
the only
You can't do
the
that.
only thing Glennette can do for me is let me do her. Well, no, I'm not gonna do her hair, but I'm not gonna do her nails either. We can go shopping together. That's what we can do. So
I don't like to shop.
You don't?
I hate
I was
it.
just shopping for a jean jacket. I need me one.
I cannot stand shopping.
Why?
It drives me crazy.
In general.
Period.
well,
I'll go
I ain't going shopping with her
I'll
because
go
I love to shop.
I'll shop for books. I'll shop for gadgets,
But
TVs,
not clothes.
electronics. I hate clothes shopping.
I love it.
I can't stand it.
I love it.
God bless your soul then, because if I had enough money to shop every single day,
Oh my goodness. I would go crazy.
absolutely-
If I had money to shop every single day, I would hire a shopper. I would hire somebody to shop for me.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
telling you, I was not meant to be poor.
I don't think
none of us really was.
Hell,
Well, I mean, somebody got to stay in the trenches. But
we all trying to level up.
But I mean, I literally was not meant to be poor because I have big ideas, and they all cost money that I don't have right now.
Yeah.
But my ship is coming.
It's coming.
Well, there's a song when it was coming. God, what's that man's name?
We don't know.
I'm gonna find that song and play it for you. It's something like "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, coming forth to
Carry me home."
Low.
Come on,
Come on.
Pastor Blair, did you hear it?
Stop it.
Has she improved over the last 20 years, Pastor Blair?
You stupid.
Do the voice. I dare you do it again.
You
for
better
me.
go in.
Pastor Blair, this is for you. Go one more time.
I can't sing.
Pastor Blair, we gonna clip this part and send to you because she's gonna sing one more time. And you tell me if she's
Listen,
improved.
You gonna stop. I'm not never telling you nothing else
You
forever.
stupid.
No,
for the
you
rest
didn't
of your
tell me.
life.
You told the whole podcast, the whole nation.
You can't prove it because it ain't out there yet.
Oh, it's gonna be out today though. So yeah. And then you just sang just now.
I didn't sing.
You sing and Willie dance, and we gonna be good.
Then we'll never make no money.
Jesus Christ.
Because I can't sing, y'all. I don't care.
that ain't-
Whatever.
that ain't my
That's
gift
not
either.
my gift.
That ain't mine.
But it's okay. because I have other gifts.
You do.
Yes, you
Thank
do.
you.
Praise
do,
the
sis.
Lord.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
In the name of Jesus.
Shabba.
Speaking of Shabba, have you been seeing these form-fitting dresses that she's been wearing on Sundays?
I don't wear
Like she come to church, like the single husbands just come here just to see you.
Don't do that.
I need you to
Don't do that.
this upcoming Sunday.
Don't.
I need
do
the Spirit
that.
of the Lord to grab you and you start shouting so I can do a video.
No.
Why?
Because
I'm just saying.
I'm not trying to get sweaty. It take a lot of energy to shout.
It really
It
does.
do.
Yeah,
It do.
You have to be in shape to really
I need-
shout to give God to give God that real shout.
Yeah, it take a lot of
you're not
energy,
in
fam.
shape, it's
Our
not
mom,
gonna
I know.
That's
That
what-
takes a lot of energy.
man.
I don't have the cardio right now.
I
I
tried
don't
it.
have the lung capacity because you can only shout for like 3 minutes and then you be over there sweating.
I have a
and-
cute shout now.
Listen. I'll just fall out and let the ushers cover me up.
That's
it.
That's the only way I can
That's
give
it.
me a rest. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking of shout outs and shouting and anointing and all of that, gotta give a shout out to the one and only Bishop Sherman C.G. Allen and the co-pastor. You can say that other name. I can't say Glennette.
Tanya Eskridge Allen.
And the Christ Cathedral Church.
Yes.
Fort Worth. I am a proud and a happy member of that ministry.
Been there longer than you though.
Yes, you have, cause you. Whew.
I've been there 25 years.
Woo! My God.
It'll be
I would clap
26
for you,
years
but I
in
can't.
November. Oh, is this November?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
Are we in November?
November
This
22nd.
is my anniversary. What?
Do you know what today is?
It's my
It's your
anniversary.
anniversary.
Hey, yeah.
I was just
I
gonna
didn't know
let
where you
go.
was going, sis.
I was gonna let you go, but you can stand up and do it too. I was gonna let you have it.
I hate y'all.
Tell us about this event, man, that's coming up that I'm a part of.
I'm so excited.
Let's
We talking
do
about
it.
my audition, right? I
No.
play?
No.
Which
The
one?
one here.
Oh, yes.
Christmas.
Y'all. So first of all, let me do a little plug. Hey, Courtney. So December 15th, we're having our annual dance recital.
Yes, gotta shout that one out.
Yes, Courtney Jackson. Okay.
Hey.
Oh, no. Is it Terrell? Is it?
I don't know it, so I can't say nothing.
I'm sorry, Courtney.
I don't know.
But her dance recital is December the 15th at
Yes.
6 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Here at the Christ Cathedral Church, 3201 Purington Avenue, 76103. And then the next Sunday, December 22nd, we are having our annual Christmas program at 6 o'clock. Now, it's not too late to join in if you'd like to be a part. See me or our co-pastor, First Lady Otanya Allen. We'd be happy to have you. Bring your
Girl,
children.
you sound like you're doing the Sunday church announcements.
She own it.
Bring your children.
She own it.
Now, with that being said, listen, y'all. Actors, actresses, directors, stagehands, technical people, lighting, and design. I am bringing my book, Some Hurts Are Beyond Tears, the memoirs of a foster child,
Talk about
to
it.
a stage play.
Hey.
Wait.
Yes, I am
Now
excited.
let me tell you.
Yeah.
Auditions are December 14th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Let me tell you who I've got on board. Of course, for the music, I've got him,
Our him.
Troy, Trevane, whatever you
Whatever you
want to
wanna
call
call
him. But he's amazing, y'all. And then helping me turn this book into a script, I have none other
The one and only.
one and only Zion Christopher.
That boy is
yes.
bad.
Hey.
So he's gonna be here during our auditions. He's gonna be one of our judges along with you. Yes.
Zion
Yeah.
is great.
Zion is the bomb.
I
Can I
love.
say the bomb on here?
I hope so, because you done said it 2 times.
Yeah, well,
You might as well.
it is what it is.
You are going to be dancing at the.
Both events.
Both events.
The 15th and Glennette's.
How long have you
Christmas.
been miming, bro? Well, not even just say miming, because if you go on his TikTok, he pop locking and dropping. So how long you been doing that? Pop locking.
But I've been
dropping?
dancing since I was like 7, my guy.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
long
get it.
time, man. That's just something I love to do. It's therapeutic to me.
I used to be on the dance ministry.
Girl, I thought you were about to say you used to dance. Wait,
You
who-
were.
who-
You were.
Why did you stop that? Who told you to stop?
Nobody told me to stop.
Okay.
Why did you stop?
Because I was out of shape. No, I'm just playing.
I I was told that dancing is like the best thing to do to get in shape.
Yeah, I'm sure. But no,
I'm just not feeling it.
I stopped because I'm 51 and I figured it was time to pass the torch to the younger generation.
Okay, makes sense.
I'm too old to be up there sweating.
Makes sense.
For the Lord.
For the Lord.
For the Lord. I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to stop.
But
you ain't stopping no time soon.
35.
Boy, you so young. You are the youngest person on this cast. Let it go.
I'm old enough to be your mom.
You are.
You wasn't supposed to agree with me.
Wait, did you not see my face? I was like, damn, how old are you?
You look good, sis.
I just said I was 51.
I know, but
you look good.
Thank you.
You look real good for your age.
Thank you.
Oh, sexy self. Saved and sexy. That's gonna be the
saved and sexy. I like it.
Saved. We got.
Y'all, let me tell you. First of all, let me tell you.
Tell me.
So her name is Chelsea.
Okay.
She do my hair,
Okay.
and she be helping me make it swing, cause I love it. Thank you, Chelsea.
It look good.
Yeah.
Speaking of saving, sexy and saving sexy.
Do those two things even go together?
Which is exactly what I was about to say. I appreciate this church or this ministry because people here believe in looking the part.
Oh, man.
The part of what?
Wearing makeup, because there
Not
are
looking
some
like a pie
churches. There are some churches that's just that deep to where no, you can't wear makeup. Women, you still have to wear stockings and all this other stuff.
Pants.
It's like that is so outdated.
I mean, here's the thing. I think everything has its place.
Yeah.
I think you don't just throw away tradition or, because there are times where you probably should have some stockings on. I don't wear them. But I mean, there are times that I do. If I'm going to something, what's the word? Help me with the word.
We don't know about stockings.
When you have to dress up and
like a ball or something.
Something like that. Just something not casual, but anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yo,
there is a time and a place for everything.
I agree.
And so, I know when I was a kid, I was in this foster home, and it was a Kojic foster home. I call it a Kojic foster home. She was Kojic, and when I say Kojic, I'm talking about, I have to say hi to my church back then in the day, Unity Temple, Church of God in Christ. That's what it was called. And it was in Inola, Oklahoma.
And it was
I know you.
That sounds real country.
They do.
It was.
I bet they had some good food too, huh?
Oh, they can still cook.
That part.
But it was way out in the country, like really.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was so far out in the country that when we got baptized at the pastor's pond on his property.
Oh my goodness!
No, really, we would
crazy.
say go down to the river.
Yeah.
And I mean they still do it to this day. Every summer,
wow.
If you want to get baptized, they take you to the river. They go down there. You get baptized in the pond with the cows and everything.
That's
looking
crazy.
at you.
And then you come out with one extra leg and one extra arm.
No. It's their pond. They keep it. It's nice. Now they have. I saw it when they did it last year. They've made the ramp where you can walk down. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was really cool. I loved it. And then afterwards, everybody would go eat, and it's a family thing. But it was really cool. But back when I was a kid, my foster mother, the late great George May Robinson.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Yes, stockings, slips.
Slips.
Oh,
yes.
not the slips.
I ain't heard slips in so long.
Yes, girdles.
Oh,
yes.
Some people still need girdles today. I'm not gonna say no.
Shut up. So see, everything is not bad, But yeah, she believed in all of that. Ladies would be ladies. Keep your legs crossed, and
Keep them closed too. I'm just saying.
What's the
Those
next
legs
subject?
and eggs.
What is the next subject? Because he's over here tripping.
We gonna be right back in just a second. Don't forget, those of you who are on TikTok watching us, thank you guys for watching us on TikTok. If you are on Facebook watching us, thank you for watching. If you are on YouTube, thank you guys for watching us. And if this is after show and you're just listening to us on one of our platforms, we definitely appreciate you. But if you are watching and not following us on any of the platforms, you can follow the Intro Podcast on Spotify, YouTube, Apple, iHeart, wherever you get your podcast from. Search us out. But we'll be right back, and I think we're doing Glennette.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be right back in just a second. Don't go anywhere. This is the Intro Podcast. I'm so glad that we went live just now. Glennette be on one. Oh. Y'all need to see the behind the scenes. We're going to have some behind the scenes footage for y'all because Glennette is wild.
Is we back live?
Yeah, we back live. They see you right now. Let's go.
All right. So, welcome back to the Intro Podcast. I'm Glennette, and today we're diving into a topic that weighs heavily on many hearts during this time of year: mental health during the holidays. But before we get into it, let me reintroduce my incredible co-host. First up, we have Troy, the man behind the plan. He's not just one who keeps everything running smoothly. He's also that friend that knows when to check in and make sure everyone is okay. How's it going?
Everything is everything.
I knew he was.
And what is meant to be will be.
Okay. Is that a song?
Because after winter, must come spring. Change will come eventually. Hallelujah. Pastor Lauren Hill said that.
Okay. And we also have Willie, our in-house sports guru. He's the guy who can lighten the mood, but he also knows that sometimes we need to talk about the tough stuff too. Willie, how you doing?
I'm great, man. I'm good. Family,
Pop,
what's
block,
happening?
And drop it.
Hey.
Pop, block, and drop it. That's going to be his theme song.
All right. Okay, we're done with those introductions. Let's get into the important topic. So, we all know that the holidays are often painted as the most wonderful time in the year. You know, you have that song. But how many, they can feel like a storm of emotions: loneliness, anxiety, and the ache of loss. So for those who are grieving, the holidays can be a painful reminder of what's missing, whether it's the loss of a parent, a partner, or even a friend. The empty chair at the table can feel like a gaping wound. And I know many of us have experienced those moments where the laughter around us feels like a bittersweet echo of memories we wish we could relive. Now, let me do a disclaimer, because I'm getting over a cold and I feel a little snotty. So y'all forgive me. Listen past the stuffy nose.
She could have said
stuff
stuffy,
like
but she said snotty.
I do feel snotty. I do. Anyway, so what?
I think personally, and a lot of it may be due to experience. I never really, in my childhood, I wasn't raised, quote unquote, with a silver spoon. So when it came time for holidays, whether it was Thanksgiving or even Christmas, it was hard because I would go to school and see other kids coming back from the holidays and showing everything that they had, or like kids just talking about what both of their parents are doing for them for the holidays. So for me, growing up, holidays was like hella tough because it would remind me of everything I didn't have.
Right.
Yeah.
And it got to a point now at 43, I'm not gonna say I don't celebrate holidays, but I treat it just like it's a regular day.
Yeah.
Because mentally, as a child, I had to ignore it so that when that day came and I didn't get anything or somebody wasn't there or somebody didn't show up, it kept me from being depressed. It kept me from being hurt out of the expectation that somebody was going to be that for me.
Right.
That's good.
Right.
So I had to let that go for myself. Now, and now holidays for me is hella rough now because my mom passed, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago. And this is the time now that we would be driving to Mississippi to go pick her up. And I was always the lucky person to have her staying with me, which means I never cooked. I never cleaned. Like the last meal she cooked for me, and I think this was probably around Christmas time, my breakfast was fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes. And I'm looking like, what in the hell are you doing, woman? She say, oh, I'm sorry, you don't eat this food? I say, not at 6 o'clock in the morning, I don't.
I do.
You say, I do.
It's hard now because not what she done for me around the holidays, but just knowing that I don't have her there. And I find myself from time to time, and people may think it's crazy, I find myself from time to time talking to every picture on my wall of her as if, and I often used to dream, or I used to ask God to give me a dream to where I could actually see her in my dreams and have a conversation with her. But
That's sweet.
it haven't happened yet for some reason. Don't know why. But yeah, holidays is whenever you grow up and you're not used to having a lot. Mentally, you train yourself to not get too wrapped up into it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's my spiel.
What about you, Willie?
Growing up as a kid, holidays, they were okay. Both parents weren't in the house at the time. I talked about this, I think, on our last episode. Me, my sister, who's 2 years younger than me, my mama, who did everything for us, still do to this day. She'll tell you, don't care how old you are, you still my kids. And so, yeah, she did a lot, man. I couldn't really tell if we didn't have money or not, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because she always makes sure that we had something to enjoy during Thanksgiving and even Christmas, man. I remember getting my first PlayStation that came out, man. And the one probably after that, man. My mama, she was.
I used to have an Atari.
Yeah. Oh, I remember Atari. I remember Atari. My grandmother, she had Nintendo. I used to play with her a lot around the holidays. My father's mother, Mama Betty, rest in peace. But yeah, the holidays was cool because I never felt like we really didn't go without because she always made sure that we had it, even though it was a single parent household. And then of course, trying to build a relationship with my other two siblings, my brother Quinn and my sister Peach, who was in a whole nother household because we all have the same father, but they have their mother. Me and my sister Jazz, we have our mother. And so we did the best we could to spend time with one another and go spend the holidays with them. But now, it's been tough as I got older because of all the people that I've lost in these past couple of years. Even in 2020, in November, one of my spiritual mentors, y'all know him, Pastor Paul Gardner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That man was everything.
Yeah, that was a guy who really poured into me, Bobby and Brandon, when we were on our Neon Flame days. And
I remember Neon Flame.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
those were the days, man, when we first started that ministry. And Pastor Paul would always support us, always pour into us, man, let us use the filling station to practice and rehearse and, and give us spiritual wisdom, man. And when he died in November 2020, man, it took a part of all of us.
Yeah.
I think the last show I had on the shirt that says God is freedom and it had one of his sayings on the back. He would always say it's going to be good.
Yeah.
No matter what we were going through, no matter what we were encountering or experiencing, that was always his quote. And so, and then a few weeks later, I lose my grandfather. And so, yeah, man, holidays can be tough, man. And now, recently, y'all know, losing my grandmother.
Yeah.
A couple months ago. My mama was just talking about it, like, man, son, this is gonna be the first, holiday without my mom and your grandmother being here. And so, But I believe she would still want us to come together.
Definitely.
She would still want us to laugh, joke, communicate, watch TV, watch sport, whatever it is, the things that she did, joke and high side, to make sure that we continue to be an extension of her.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's important to recognize that grief, it doesn't just fade away after a certain time.
At all.
It can linger, and a lot of times it resurfaces at unexpected times.
Yeah.
Especially during the holidays.
Yeah.
Especially at family gatherings. You might hear a song, or anything can trigger those things. I have a close friend, who in the last few years has had tremendous loss, and so the holidays are the times, especially when you're used to. See, I being raised in foster care, I was in and out of different homes,
Right?
Different times, different places. So as a kid, I always knew, okay, well, I didn't get anything really as a kid,
right,
for Christmas or things like that, because I was normally either in a foster home, I was either in the youth shelter, or I was in detention. Either way, I was locked up somewhere. And so it really didn't, it, after a while, the disappointment, it becomes like a callus.
Pretty much.
When it doesn't really affect you. But what I've come to realize is that it's not that it didn't affect me, it was the suppressing of those things. You see people, they got this for Christmas, they got that. Well, I was used to not getting nothing, so whatever. That's how, how I felt.
Yeah.
And then as I got older and I became grown, I just didn't celebrate because I was broke. And then, you have friends that would take you home like little stray animals,
I would be a poodle.
And so then, I'm going to tell you when I realized what I felt I was missing. It was when I first came to Texas. Mm-hmm. I came to Texas in 1997. I came to the church in 99. And when I came, one of the first people that realized that I was alone were the Blairs.
Yeah.
It was Pastor Darrell and Latanya Blair. Mm-hmm. They lived in White Settlement. And they took me home with them. Mm-hmm. That's when I met Pastor Paul Gardner.
Oh, wow.
They were real close.
Real close.
And they took me home. They took me home for Christmas, Thanksgiving. So I went home with them to their mamas. And they, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, wait a minute. They made sure that I wasn't alone.
Yeah.
They made sure that not only wasn't I alone, but that I felt like I was a part of something.
Yeah.
They bought me gifts. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I felt like I didn't feel like a pet no more.
Yeah.
I felt like a little sister, because it was something that they didn't have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember that because it was my first experience here at this ministry where people saw past the leave me alone, don't talk to that I don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I was back then. Yeah. I was a feral little animal. Feral.
Thank God for grace and mercy.
Hallelujah. But so the holidays, depending on what kind of background you come from, can be rough. Yeah. So then the question believes that I think that we have to create spaces where we can share our stories and emotions, but also make it safe. I want to be able to talk to you and tell you how I feel without you telling me, oh, that's stupid. You don't have to feel that way. Oh, yeah. Okay. Just because you don't feel that way, I should still be able to feel my feelings. Mm-hmm. So we have to make safe spaces for people that deal with depression, especially during the holidays, because it's a real thing.
It's real. I can definitely attest to that, having these conversations about depression with my sister who's 2 years younger than me, and her just being open and, man, sharing stuff with me here recently that I had no idea that she was going through. But because, like you mentioned, I created a safe space for her to come to her big brother and share without judgment, without criticizing, just allow her to vent and just share whatever she has to share. And me having an ear to listen and be an encourager. And so I think that's something that I'm learning as well. Is just to really be intensive, man, and have a listening ear. So
Yeah, I think safe space is super important because if we don't provide a safe space for family members, for friends or whatever, bottling up that feeling, it's like I would never do it. But if I put this top on
I was just
soda,
gonna go there, bro.
and I shake this soda up, and time I get finished shaking it explodes all over Glennette's hair.
He will say,
You see, that's and that's the feeling though. If we don't provide that space for people to talk, then whenever they explode, it's like you'll bleed on somebody that didn't cut you.
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
Yes,
100%.
yes, that's true. I've heard that before.
So I would much rather, even during the holidays with the family, like there are some people who have family members who passed who may not go to a family gathering because it'll bring back thinking about the person that's gone, and everybody want to know why Bobby didn't show up this time, why Chris ain't here now.
yeah.
If you allow them to actually speak and you listen to them, because sometimes all somebody may need is to be heard and to not be criticized to where, okay, I said my say and they accept it. So now I don't mind going back around.
Yeah.
But whenever we get into the aspect of after we've said what we've said or done what we've done, and the family members are still persecuting, the friends are still persecuting, and they're still pushing for you to do more and more and more. They pushing for you to do more. You pushing me away because I'm still trying to heal, and in my healing, it's like you're so aimed towards getting what you want that you completely forget what I want.
Yeah. But it's all right to allow ourselves to feel joy amidst the sorrow. You know, it's okay to laugh and enjoy moments of happiness, even when we're still grieving.
Right.
You know, a lot of times people, they've lost people, and this is just something that I've seen, you know, and they're enjoying themselves, but then they feel guilty.
Yeah.
You know,
Survivor's remorse.
I shouldn't be happy, and I've just lost somebody I love. You know, but the thing about it is we're all gonna one
day.
Oh yeah.
You know,
going up yonder.
We're gonna lose somebody, or somebody's gonna lose us.
Yeah.
You know, and I just know that I don't think that people that we've lost are selfish, that they want you to be unhappy.
Yeah.
All your life.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay to miss and to grieve.
Yeah.
That's
feel your feels, but then move on.
But and not even move on, but still amidst the pain, you still have life to live.
Yeah.
You're still here.
Yeah.
You know, because you wouldn't want somebody to be miserable because you're gone.
Yeah.
You know, that would be selfish of you.
Yeah.
It would be.
You know,
Absolutely.
and so we just have to remember that it's okay to still be happy.
Definitely be happy.
It's okay to have joy. You know, the thing about it is life is so short.
Yeah.
You know, and so you need to be happy while you can. You know?
Me and my cousins, even today, whenever we get around each other for a holiday, we often have our laughing times. I shared with that boy right there, Willie.
Yeah, that boy right there.
That as a kid, I can remember us going to the family house in Mississippi, and because there was no cable, no internet, no nothing, I can literally tell you the whole entire 101 Dalmatian movie from beginning to the end. Because that's all we watched for like 5-6 years, for every single holiday.
That's funny.
And then after that, I can remember having like 8 or 9 to 10 cousins laid out in my grandmother's floor asleep.
Oh, I mean listen, that's it.
I need you to talk in the microphone.
That could be fun when you kids. I remember before I went into foster care, I stayed with my Aunt Verge, right? Mm-hmm. And it was me, my cousin Booby, my cousin Ray, Vanessa, Cherry.
Come on, Cherry.
Come on, Booby.
Yeah. Her name is Janetta. It's too many Nettas.
Oh, that's
a lot of
Nettas.
But we still I call her Booby. Everybody else, she was like, don't call me Booby. Call me Janetta. I'm calling you what I want to call you, booby. No, I'm just playing. But I remember we'd be all laid out, and their friends all laid out on the front, in the front living room on the floor. And sometimes we'd be sleeping in the car outside. Booby used to have this Cadillac. And we would go and sleep in the back seat, and her in the front seat, and just look at the moon.
Yeah, I remember the days
we do
too.
crazy stuff as kids. Anyway, back to what we were saying.
Back
Go
to
ahead.
regular programming.
Kid life was just so much more fun.
Not all the time, but okay.
My,
Glennette had a different experience.
she had
than we
a different
man.
kid experience.
That is not my story.
But of course, but from a lot of those things that you went through, you see the character that it built in you.
I did. Did I ever tell y'all about the time I hitchhiked from Oklahoma to California when I was 14?
You gave me bits and pieces on the podcast.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
gonna have to tell y'all about that one day.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, the stories I could tell, and when I wrote my book, I didn't put everything in the book.
In the book, yeah.
Because I was just like, I don't know if I want to tell everybody that.
I can't wait until this is on the stage. 'Cause,
Yes.
you know, whenever we were doing the audiobook, so she started recording the audiobook with
Oh,
me.
wow. Okay.
Within the first 15 minutes, she was in tears.
It was hard, sis.
I was like,
It was
don't
hard.
don't come here thinking that this is going to be a walk in the park
Oh,
because
man.
you about to rehash some feelings and emotions.
Yeah.
I paid my money, tried it one time. It was like, I didn't go back. I
Wow.
was like, I can't
Them
do this.
emotions made her cry sometime. But look, ladies and gentlemen, this is the intro podcast. I am your boy Tazz.
I'm Glennette.
I'm Willie Beamen.
Look, we're gonna be right back with sports therapy. That part.
He can't even talk.
I can't talk. You make me speechless.
You make me speechless.
Oh, look at it.
Come on, Pastor Blair. She ready for your next CD.
She ready.
Pastor Blair, we have you a background singer in the house. Praise the Lord.
She ready.
We're going to pump her head up and she's going to be ready to sing a whole song one day. I promise you. But look, I thank you guys for listening. We'll be right back with Willie Beamen for sports therapy.
You funny.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tazz.
And Glennette.
You are listening to the intro podcast. Willie went to go to the bank to get some money or something.
I thought it was to see a man about a dog.
I thought he went down by the riverside.
He went to drain something.
He went to ease his troubled mind. Leave your worries all behind.
Because he's a well over troubled water.
Well over troubled water.
Anyway, he had to go to the bathroom.
Y'all, she actually told y'all that. I wouldn't have done that to y'all. But he's back now.
And he just walking in like ain't nothing.
She told all your business. She said you had to go water the garden.
No, I didn't. I said you had to see a man about a dog.
I thought you went down by the riverside.
I heard that. Oh, man, about a dog.
A man about it. Well, if you was back, you could have got your seat. But since you didn't,
Nah, you got to get that seat. Come on, let's.
you mean to tell me we're gonna get up in the middle of a live and change seats?
We're live. Let's go. Come on.
I'm supposed to be in the middle?
Yeah, for your segment. Let's go.
Do I need to?
Yes, sir. Cause that's the microphone for you. Let's go.
That's boss man.
He ain't my boss. Give me my stuff. I don't even like you no more.
We are currently looking for a third co-host for the Intro Podcast. You can send all of your videos and your audio to spotlightmedia.info@gmail.com. We will be so glad to have you on the team. Too bad your microphone is muted.
I'm muted.
I did.
If I can't be,
They still can't hear you. It's muted.
if I can't be
They still
on
can't
it, ain't nobody gonna be on it.
Anyway, thank you guys once again for coming back to watch the Intro Podcast. This is our sports segment by Willie Beamen. This is sports therapy. Let's
You need to say
go.
it right. It's Willie Beamen.
Willie Beamen.
That nigga be singing too.
I try, bro.
That boy be
You can't
saying.
use that word
I-
over the air.
Whatever. Y'all know me. If y'all don't want to hear it, don't listen. Don't watch.
Oh my God, we need everybody to watch.
Well then, the same person y'all see on camera, y'all gonna meet in person. Let's go, Willie.
Uh-oh. Let's get it. We are back for our segment, Sports Therapy, with your host with the most. This is Willie Beamen, man, back in the building one more time. On here with my two lovely, amazing co-hosts. Glennette, what's happening, man?
What
How
up?
you?
What up? I don't know much about sports, but I'm gonna get my.
Hey, I'm gonna make it universal. I'm gonna make it universal.
Y'all do
man.
something because I don't know nothing. I be calling football plays during basketball.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I say, look,
Oh, do you do that too, sis?
Definitely not.
hey,
Even I know better than that.
Whatever.
Sitting next to my right, man, my big brother, man, a guy I've grown to know over these last couple of months, man. Cool dude, man. A guy allowed me to have the space, to come on here, man, and give my TED talk. What's up, brother? How you
everything
doing?
is everything, man. Welcome to the party.
Yeah, man. All right.
After the party is the
It's
after party. Yeah, let's go.
All right, so I want to kind of talk about what's been trending in the sports world. We all know the Anthony family, Carmelo Anthony, his baby mama, Lala Anthony, and their son has made the decision to go to Syracuse, the same college that Carmelo Anthony has went to over 20 years ago and won an NCAA championship with them. So
At least we know you watching this.
at least
Look, at least we know you're not at look, we know that you're not at work on Amazon.
Sorry,
I'm just saying.
I can't tell you. Nothing.
Oh my goodness. So I'll give some context of who their son is, and I got a question
Yeah.
for both of y'all and see, where this goes.
Let's go.
Cayenne Anthony, a 6'5" guard from Glennette, New York, and the son of program legend Carmelo Anthony, has committed to enroll at Syracuse and play for the Orange, according to the university. Anthony, a 4-star recruit, is ranked as the 34th best player and the 6th best shooting guard in the class of 2025 by 247sports.com. Anthony rated 36th overall and 9th among shooting guards. He's a 35th overall and 9th rated shooting guard on 1.com. Anthony's other ratings from Rivals.com are 48th overall and 15th among shooting guards. He attends Long Island Lutheran High School in New York, where he's transferred from the Christ King High School, in Queens before his junior year. Anthony helped Long Island Lutheran to a 21-5 record in 23-24. The Crusaders lost in the quarterfinals of the Chipotle Nationals. Okay, that's different. He enters the season on Naismith's Boy High School Player of the Year watch list. He is coming off of a productive summer where he averaged a camp best 28.5 points per game at the National Basketball Players Association Top 100 count. This past spring, Anthony averaged 19.6 points per game for Team Melo on the Nike EYBL circuit. So I just want to kind of give y'all some context, man, on who Cayenne Anthony is.
Like cayenne, like the pepper.
Yeah. Well, it's spelled.
He is hot.
Yeah, he's K. I think it's Kiyan. Yeah. But leading up to that, I'm glad you mentioned that. So I was watching Carmelo's podcast, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Shout out to Melo, man, and the guy that's on there with him. And Lala came on a little later, and I want to get you guys' take on this. So they were, as they were, trying to see where their son was gonna go in college and stuff like that. We all know, I talked about this on one of my recent segments, that the reason why Bronny James, LeBron's son, had the ability to get in the NBA because of the pull of LeBron. We know that.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire. He's still playing, and LeBron can pull strings like he want and get, his son to the league. So the conversation Melo and Lala had was the reason why they named their son Cayenne rather than Melo was because they wanted to make sure that he carved out his own path in his own lane. She didn't want him to be under the umbrella of his father, Carmelo. We all know Melo. He was great at what he does. Yeah. Played multiple seasons. Played in the Olympics. Won a national championship at Syracuse. We get all that. But she said they were very intentional. They had a family meeting of why they named him that name, because she didn't want that pressure on her son. Yeah, us Carmelo. What's y'all take?
I totally agree and understand it, because whenever you grow up in the spotlight and you are trying to develop you, I don't want somebody to look at me and be like, we gonna accept you because of who your dad is. Let me grind and so that whenever I become whatever I become, it's because you saw my gift and you didn't see my family name.
Wow.
That's the problem with black folks.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
Let me tell you something.
Let's get it.
This is just my personal opinion.
Let's go.
That is the whole purpose, I would think, of you going out there, grinding as hard as you can, so that your children don't have to go through the same thing. Now, there's a difference between being entitled. That means that your parents didn't raise you right.
Nah, facts.
Because unfortunately, I'm a history buff, and historically, that's how, no offense to my white friends, but that's how they get their things. They pass them down from generation to generation to generation. The name is known. Okay, yeah, no, like me for my family name. Let me get into doors that I normally wouldn't be able to for my family name, because that's the whole point in your family, your father, your forefathers doing everything that they did. It's okay to get out there and make your own name, but why I can't make my own name with my last name? That's the whole point.
Because sometimes being known by somebody else can hinder you if the gatekeepers that are allowed to bring you into something, like if you want to do something in music, but I've had a bad experience with somebody in your family, and I learned about you through that person, it gives me the opportunity to say, I'll work with her or no.
Here's the thing. There is no way that you come from family stock that's famous and they don't know who you are. There's absolutely no way. So you're going to know who I am one way or the other. I have more power with my name to get through some doors you're trying to gatekeep than me getting through by myself.
I don't know about that, because sometimes...
Ooh, it's juicy, y'all.
Sometimes that name can be a stain.
Okay, but if it got enough power behind it, it will wash that stain away. But see, here's the thing. Sometimes you
Willie's stupid. I love your dance, by the way.
Sometimes it may be a stain. You may not like the people that I come from, but you can't stop me because of the power of that name. Now, once I get through the door,
that's if I let you in.
You can't stop me if I have enough power behind my name.
But that's if I let you in the door.
Then I have enough money to make my own door.
So in that
At the end of the day, though, I want you to know where I come from.
Where I come from, but don't make that the reason why you want to deal with me.
But here's the thing. It doesn't matter, because either way, at the end of the day, either my name is going to make you want to deal with me or my name is going to make you not want to deal with me. But the fact of the matter is, once I get there, you're going to have to deal with what I bring. Because sometimes some people, I'm all for LeBron James getting his son into whatever it is he play. Can he play?
She's funny.
Wait a minute.
That was hilarious.
You going to bet? So wait. So if LeBron James was bringing his son into a gangster world, killing people, I'm all for it. Treat him how to shoot people with an AK.
But we know that's not what we're talking about. Don't play with me. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
At the end of the day, that's how people do it. That's how white people have done it all their lives. They bring their children into the company. They bring they do. Now, some of them kids are entitled because their parents didn't put no responsibility with that.
Yeah.
But
fed with a silver spoon.
Right. But if you have the power and the home training, you are awesome. You can't be stopped. So if I'm a billionaire.
Can I have some money?
No. That's the problem. You always got your hand out. No, I'm just playing. But no, if I'm a billionaire and my children, I'm going to make sure that they're raised right. I'm going to make sure that they come with, this is not all that you are. This is to help you get to where you need to go. It doesn't make you better. It just makes you have a little bit more.
Possible cause. Shout out to Pastor Laura for watching the live.
Hey,
I need y'all to bring coats.
What's up, Mama?
She's doing a coat
Let's
giveaway.
talk about that in just a second.
Okay.
I definitely want to talk about the coat.
You said her name, so I just said.
She wanna go?
No, we definitely.
Listen.
Since you mentioned that, we're definitely going to talk about that coat drive.
Because I can't see who on here.
Go on, Willie.
Wow, that's good. So,
yes,
no.
They need the name. I think that's stupid.
You think it's stupid?
I think it's stupid.
I need you to talk in your microphone.
I think it's stupid.
Don't scream at me.
It's stupid. That's just my personal
He still has the last name. It's just the first name.
So then what the heck?
I mean, I'm just going off what Lala said in the interview.
Didn't she used to work for MTV?
That's a good question. Did Lala work for MTV? Yeah. Doing what?
She had a
Wasn't it a teen summit or something like that?
No, she had she was a correspondent, I know.
With that yellow man?
Yellow man. Yellow man.
Well, when I was young, it was Teen Summit. And Donnie Simpson. That was BT, wasn't it?
Donnie, she trying to put you on the other side.
Anyway, I personally think I understand that you want your kids to make it on their own. That's where your teaching comes in. But don't shortchange, because we have it hard enough. Lala
Anthony had Total Request Live. You go on and request music, like music videos. Like a videos where you probably don't even know about Video Soul.
Donnie Simpson.
No, I'm talking to him.
Video Soul?
Yeah.
With the pretty eyes.
Them pretty green eyes. You all pretty nigga.
Anyway, back to what I was saying.
Go ahead, sis.
I think that we do our kids a disservice by not giving them all the weapons and the power to equip them and to help them get ahead. Because we have enough people trying to hold us back.
Yeah, I agree with that. Even following Carmelo for a while and following him and his son, I've seen multiple clips when Cayenne was younger, man, where we had him in the gym, teaching them the mechanics, teaching them, how to hold the ball in his hand, teaching them his form, teaching them all these different things to make sure when he was getting ready to go into, college and all those different things, make sure that he was well equipped. And so I do agree with making sure that if you have a son or a daughter, whoever that's making their way to the league, that you equip them the best way possible. But like you said, Glennette, those doors should be automatically open. I mean, most of us know who Cayenne Anthony is because of what Melo has done for the league, because of his mother, being Lala. And so
I only knew who Lala was.
You say you didn't?
She only know who she is.
But yeah, man, and even her, even when I watched that interview, man, she's more in tune than Melo is. When you watching the interview, she's on the sideline rooting and cheering her son on, and she like, if anybody come against my son, they finna take this L.
Yeah.
and
I
all
would
of
not
it.
want to fight her for some reason.
Yeah, that's that New Yorker, man. Yeah, they all from the
York.
from those streets.
That part.
New York.
Go on and say it one more time, Glennette.
York.
Oh my God. What's next, bro?
We just wanna talk about whatever. That was the main.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, that was my main stand, man. Seeing y'all perspective on.
I'm pretty sure we've been on here for like 2 hours.
We've been on it for about an hour. We almost done.
Seeing y'all take on that.
Glennette is probably going to get her hair done again because she always leaves us.
I stayed the whole time.
I'm
today.
so proud of you too.
Listen, I came straight from work.
Yes, you did. How is work, by the way? Like, are you enjoying the new experiences that you're getting going into the new position?
Oh, new position? Okay.
She's in training right now, and she's loving it.
I am.
But I saw the growth, though. Huh?
I have another question.
Let's go.
In regards to what we just talked about.
Okay.
So, is there ever... What you finna say, Glennette?
I'm listening.
Is there ever a time to where the parent has the ability to learn valuable lessons from the children? Because parents are always taught to pour into their children and pour into in that sense. But is there ever a time to where the parent can sit back and learn valuable lessons or skill sets or habits from their children, even though they are the parent?
Yes, and I say yes because I just listened to an interview that Keke Palmer done on Club Shay Shay.
With Shannon Sharp.
And she said that in her life, her parents never made over $40,000 a year.
Wow.
All the time, she was literally making $40,000 a show.
Jesus.
So she had to, her parents basically had to allow her to do what her dream was. Instead of, because like somebody on the website, my bad, that just gonna completely throw me off. But there are certain skills, technology-wise right now, that if me as an adult, if I'm not skilled to do cell phones, computers, AI, and all this other stuff, I'm gonna be left behind and looking stupid. Rather than having the mental mindset to be like, I don't know this. That's just like somebody who's been in jail for 20 years.
Oh, facts.
They getting out of jail and they looking at this like, is this a TV?
Right. They have no idea.
It's all in one.
Well, it's all in one. I can watch TVs, movies,
everything.
and I can talk on this.
Facts.
What? So yeah, I mind blowing. Things that make you go,
I remember that. You know, I agree with him for once. I agree.
Oh, I'm shocked.
I know.
We never agree because she thinks that water is wet. But go ahead.
My goodness.
Water is wet. Anyway.
It's moist.
I believe that we all can learn from each other, no matter the age difference. Yeah. Because we all come from different times.
Yeah.
So we bring, and each of those times brings something good.
Yeah.
You know, there's a young man, and I'm gonna say his name until he come on my show. CJ Moss. CJ Moss. Listen. He's a young man. He's 28. And when I tell you that the way his mind works, the way he thinks, the way he sees things, chef's kiss. Listen, I've always wanted to say that.
Stupid.
But no, when we sit and we talk, he listens to me, which is wonderful because I love when people listen to me.
Yes, he does.
But I also come away with a new outlook on something.
It's good.
I also come away with so I want to get in shape because I don't want to be old and out of shape.
I don't.
You got to choose one.
I need to do better.
Right.
Choose your battle.
Right.
Choose your heart.
And so my battle is, and then there are still these dreams and aspirations that I have that I want. And his question to me is always, okay, so what's stopping you? What's stopping you from doing this? There are no excuses, Glennette. No, this is what he said. Nurse Nelson, there are no excuses.
No.
Nurse Nelson, that's funny.
And I'll be like, I'm not a nurse, right? It don't matter. There are no excuses. If you say you want to do it, then you do it. I say, CJ, your expectations is way up here. And he said, well, what's stopping you from coming to the top? So I just really need to get him on this show because let me tell you, He is something to behold.
Yes.
You know, he calls himself Moss 2.0.
Right. Let's go, Mouse 2.0.
Let's go, Mouse 2.0. I think you was telling me about him on our show.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I gotta get him
And
on
I
mine,
say
too.
I'm gonna call his name until he comes.
Say his name, say his name.
CJ Moss, CJ Moss.
Hey.
The CJ's name.
CJ Moss, CJ Moss.
And I don't know what else to say, but you can say his name. Say his name.
CJ Moss, CJ Moss.
I just wanted to get her to just keep on singing, and she actually went along
It's
with it.
stupid.
I love it. Hey, everybody, look, we are almost done with this show on today. I want to thank everyone who has been watching on whatever platform. And if you're listening after the show, thank you guys for listening.
Ooh, I just saw my mouth open.
That part.
Oh,
Two things I want to talk about before we go. One, which is very, very serious. Glennette mentioned it just now. I'm going to go to her page so I can get some full information about it.
What I mentioned. I said something serious and good.
Girl, finally. Jesus.
Look at God.
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
won't he do it?
Hallelujah.
Y'all
Y'all going to hell.
I didn't say.
You sitting close to him, so you going right along.
Oh my goodness.
I want to
Sorry.
talk about this for Pastor Laura. I show where she was in here for this. Christ Cathedral Church, we are doing a coat drive.
Yes, that's her baby.
It's cold outside.
It will be.
It's cold to me
com-
now.
It's coming.
I'm
Oh
cold.
my God! Guess who tuned in
Who?
to our show?
Who?
Bishop Liston Page.
Oh,
I love Bishop
I love
Liston
it too.
Page.
You-
I actually had Bishop sitting in this exact seat. He's dope.
You're right. He did.
Yeah.
He was on the show.
I was able to
When
do
he came to preach.
I produced his show here.
Oh
So I
wow.
guess you didn't come to church that night.
Oh no! Don't do me like that.
Anniversary.
Anniversary. I was here when
For
he
the night
preached.
serve- yeah.
Yeah, I was here.
Yeah.
Was you late?
I'm always on time.
I was lying.
He's an on time bomb.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. But yeah, it's cold outside, and
It's
there
76 degrees.
are people who are less fortunate,
Yeah.
whether they're homeless people or whether it's people who have kids and don't necessarily have the finances to get everything that's needed. But Pastor Laura is like Willie said, her heart. Mission this time of year is the coat drive. Willie, give me a little bit more information because you've been here longer.
You talking about just in general?
Yeah.
Now, man, Pastor Laura, shout out to Mama, man. She's been doing that since I've been at New Life, and I was at New Life, for over 10 years prior to us merging in the beginning of the year, and so that's something that she always had a heart to do. You know, even with the company that we partner with here on Lancaster up the road, it's a little white bit. I can't remember their name, but I think you was with us one time. Outside,
They had
with the
me
table.
out there
Yeah.
in the rain. The rain and the cold.
Are you
Crazy.
serious?
We was giving out coats,
Yeah, we had
gloves,
everything.
Yeah.
backpacks,
Yeah, everything.
What's the things you sleep in?
Sleeping bags. Yeah.
I ain't seen a sleeping bag in so
Right?
long.
My toes were cold.
I can only
and wet.
imagine.
We all have our gifts, and we're
You said it ain't it for you.
That's not your anointing. God didn't give her that.
No, Pastor Laura, man, she loves outreach. That's her heart. That's her baby, man. Any way she can get stuff out to the community and
she makes me come out and help.
Good. So for those of you who are interested, you can find her on Facebook
Yes.
under Laura O'Neal. But you can also cash app if you don't have the actual tangible code or hoodie or whatever. You can cash app Pastor or just cash app at Christ Cathedral 3201, or you can call Pastor Laura O'Neal at 682-554-9569. This is for the coat drive.
yes.
Did you just give out her phone number?
It's on the flyer. So yeah, I did.
Okay. Y'all don't be calling and breathing hard.
Yeah, don't do mama like that.
Y'all call and breathe hard. Y'all not gonna be breathing. I'm just saying. And they need the donations by 11/24/24.
Which is Sunday.
2 days.
2 days, people.
You got 2 days. It's a countdown.
You got 2 days, but even after that, if y'all want to donate some more money, y'all can donate that money
Yes.
to I Am Trevor.
Oh my.
Well, she told me to tell y'all that Macy's is having a sale on youth coats.
Okay.
So go get a coat. There's no excuse. That's what she told me. She
No
texted me. She
excuse.
said there is no excuse. Go get a coat.
Go get it.
Go get a coat.
And in closing, this is a very, very touchy subject, and it's really, really dear to my heart. And I want to know how you guys feel about it. This is a post that I saw on Facebook, and when I saw it, it troubled my spirit. It's homosexual season.
Hobo? Is that
Stay
when,
strong, people.
Is that when men don't have a place to stay?
And because it's cold outside, we need to find somewhere to stay. So we gonna become whatever it takes to get out of the cold. Homosexual season.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to JR for love for that post.
So wrong with this guy, man. What's wrong with him?
JR gave me love on his post. I love that post though. It is homosexual season. And with that being said though, in all seriousness,
leave them where you find them, sis.
no, not even just that, but we have to learn how to guard our hearts. Just because there are people who want to do something to take advantage, just because you hear something too? Yeah. Just because it's something that I need right now, I'll say whatever, do whatever, or go wherever just so that I can be comfortable. And for that person that's open, that's looking for something, they'll accept it and be like, oh, this seems real. So maybe it is.
Leave them where you find them.
It's easy for us to say that.
No, it's not. I'm just saying. During the wintertime, leave them where you find them. If they're still around during the summer, then give them a chance.
I'm done. This is the intro podcast. I am done. I am Tazz, and I got my homeboy, my brother on the side of me.
Willie Beamen, man, we in the building.
And the one and only
Glennette.
That girl is crazy. Y'all give me 1 second so we can go out. Bam and bam. Turn this music up one good time.
Do you hear something in the wall? Do we got a ring? Do I need to leave?
I've been hearing something this whole time.